But to me, I think the
agree.
music is overkill.
I don't agree. I think you messed up if you didn't watch it all the way through.
Anyways, let's get into it. So everyone, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time with us, thank you for joining in. Today we are going to be going over some pickups. I think we all have some things we brought to the table today. Brad did tell me he brought some things. And so that's I think a second, not a first, a second. And we're excited for that. So please stay tuned. But before we get into those pickups, I'm Rich.
I am Jared.
I'm Bradley.
And behind the camera, we have producer Rich. Say hello.
Hello.
And if you do like what you see here today, it would be awesome if you could leave a like and possibly subscribe. So after all that's out of the way, who wants to start? I think, Brad, I'm going to leave you to the end because we're hyping you up. I'm excited for these.
Yeah, my stuff is crap.
Okay. So it's like most of the stuff I bought today. But one thing I did do different today, I felt generous this past week. You boys have been good to me over the last...
You bought a homeless guy some shoes or something?
No, I saw him and threw him a nickel.
Just kidding. Three subscribers.
Just kidding. I gave him nothing, actually. So, but anyways, I did pick some things up for you guys, which I'm thinking about taking back after you just roasted me right now.
Yeah, we did roast him hard.
I think you guys are going to like it, but I'll save that towards the end as well. The little gift-giving season
I have only two today. The other two, one came in. She must have grabbed it. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, the other resident
the other resident must have grabbed it. The other one still hasn't come in.
Do you have the one that you were talking about last week that was downstairs that you said might win?
Yeah.
We still left that downstairs?
No, I have it right here.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll start then because I do have maybe like 5 things. Okay. The first thing I'll...
Are you missing one, Jared?
Yeah, it said it was delivered, but it wasn't in the box. But this was at the door, so I think she must have grabbed it. I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, that's fine. If it's missing, it's missing. We'll find out eventually.
It's only like $10.
We'll save it for next week.
It'll turn up.
yeah.
Unless like a bird like swooped in and like stole it. That would suck. But anyways.
The odds of
In
that
the mailbox,
are low.
So it flew in, opened the mailbox with his beak.
Some weird birds out there.
You guys do live on a large lot with some wilderness. I would think a coyote might have taken it.
You do hear them
more than
sometimes in the middle of the night.
more than a bird.
What does it sound
When
like?
I come home, they're
like squeal?
on the property.
Yeah,
They're
they
running
squeal.
away.
The coyotes?
Yeah, 2 or 3 of them when I pull in.
Yeah, I bet like a lot of people out here don't have small. Every time I'm driving through, you see big dogs around here because if they have a small one, I'm assuming they're just
take it
getting
inside.
swooped up.
Yeah.
Yep.
They say take it inside.
That's unfortunate.
That's why they said when we had Peyton, they said don't. She's like, don't let him outside at night by himself, or don't take him out at all because they wander.
Aren't those kind of dogs supposed to be? Oh, they're foxes, not coyotes.
No, they're actually they'd probably be actually scared of him because he would just run.
Kind of a jerk.
Yeah, he was kind of
a
a little dick, but
feisty guy.
little dick.
I'm pretty sure he'd lose the fight. But anyways, we'll get into the
absolutely.
pickups. The first thing I have here, you guys saw on the channel already. I did do a short. If you watch any of the stuff that we post, you have seen it. But this was an addition that I got. I had you know how we get that $5 coupon at GameStop?
Yeah.
And I went in to pick something else up, and it was there, and it looked cool, so I wanted to pick it up.
Okay. Let's see what this is.
So I think it was normally like $25. I got it for $20 because I had that $5 coupon. So it's Super Mario Odyssey Mario toys. And Ben has recently been playing, Ben, my son, has been playing Super Mario Odyssey. And he really loves the bullet guy when you could throw your hat and turn into him. He loves that. And he loves the Goombas. And he loves the Goombas because he says they look like poop, and he calls them poopies.
Which one's a Goomba? This guy?
The brown guys.
The little brown ones.
Yeah, the little brown
This,
ones.
the hat thing.
I think that's Hattie or something like that.
Why is he like a ghost?
At the beginning of the game, you've never played Odyssey? Either of you? You need to get on it. I'm not going to spoil it.
nervous? Or those like sweat droplets or horns?
He's a ghost, dude. So maybe it's like ice. I don't know. But anyways, I picked this up, and I love these little toy sets. 5 toys, $25, but I did get it for $20. So probably not a great deal. Don't get me wrong, but anytime it's a Mario toy and it's themed towards a game like Super Mario 3D World, Super Mario Odyssey, I like to pick those up because I feel like those ones over time become a little bit more sought after, not just a generic Mario toy. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. They definitely you want to go after something that is a little bit older because it's going to start to hold its value sooner than the newest stuff will. One thing that's kind of weird is I've never understood why the bullet has arms. Like he's already menacing as a bullet.
Yeah,
He does fly awfully slow for being a bullet too.
I'm wondering if at one point he was a human that Bowser turned into a bullet.
Maybe.
Like in the crappy Mario movie where he turns the humans into those creepy
Don't mention them.
creepy things. Anyways, but that's the first thing I got. I'll go into my second thing that I got. This was also from GameStop. As much as I hate GameStop, I do shop there a lot.
Yeah. I think we all do. I mean, we like to talk crap, but we all go there.
Well, I talk crap because I feel like I get screwed over, but then I go back, and so that's what.
Without
I continue to screw me
GameStop,
over.
what else would you have?
Best Buy, Target,
and Best Buy's game selection and Target's is pretty bad now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, all those sections are shrinking. Remember when Best Buy used to have all those CDs? And
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't get those.
Yep.
It's a shame.
But the two things I picked up, sorry, I'm not trying to cut you guys
No,
off, but the
no,
two things
you're good.
I picked up, this was a buy one, get one free. Again, did a short on the channel. This is a buy one, get one free. I bought 2 new games.
Okay.
2 new games, okay?
A BOGO deal.
It was a buy one, get one, but they were new. Keep that in mind.
Okay. New,
Two.
right? With being sarcastic.
So the first one I got was Octopath Traveler 2. Probably won't play this one. Glad this
I don't
one
have any idea what
came
that is.
sealed. A Square Enix game.
Okay.
And I think these were like $49, so it was pretty much 2 games for $50. Octopath Traveler won't open, probably won't play that one, but I'm glad I have it, and I'm glad it's nice and sealed like it should be.
A legitimate question. Do you even know what the hell this is?
Not a clue.
I know Square Enix makes a lot of like RPGs, right? So
like Final Fantasy and stuff.
Octopath Traveler.
I'm assuming that's what it is, but again, I'm glad this one actually came 100% sealed because I don't plan on playing it or opening it. Now the next one, again, it was supposed to be new, but as we saw last week, sometimes it's like Russian roulette, right? I mean, obviously you're not going to get shot, but still, they don't always come sealed. So here we go.
Look at the people on the cover there. Don't they look kind of like just a band of misfits?
that?
I
That
bet you
guy-
they have wonderful
okay,
stories.
This guy on the far right, though, is pretty cool with a hat.
Even the guy stoking the fire.
Yeah, they actually.
So the second one I got, this is how it came sealed. The GameStop seal of approval here. So when they open the game and you, well, at least it's sealed pretty well.
Yeah, it's some sticky.
But I got Super Mario Strikers, or just Mario Strikers Battle League. Now I did plan on opening this one, so I'm not too upset that it came open. But again, GameStop.
Imagine you were selling to somebody. And
It's
they,
not
they,
new.
They haven't seen it. Like, I got it sealed, completely sealed. And they're like, here it is, and they're in that bag. Like, really, dude?
What really bothers me about something like this is like if I were to have also had the sticker on it. You see it? They took
yeah.
it off. What bothers me about that is if I'm buying a gift for somebody, it's gonna look like I just took a game off my shelf and gave
Yeah,
it to them.
that's stupid.
No, I've done that where I go to games. When I used to buy every Christmas, I buy him one crappy game, and I would get the used ones because
Yeah, but I'm saying
That's different because you're
you're
expecting that.
literally trying to give him a prank or whatever you want to call it, gift.
yeah, I got him Thief
Like,
one year.
I don't
You
know.
bought me the game Eat Lead. I don't think I ever even
Was that
played
me?
It.
That
That
bought
was you. And then I got you Thief one year. You're like, why? And then Tekken 7. You're like, why? I didn't even play these games.
Tekken 7, I think it's still sitting on top of like that. You know those racks we have, and only the top game gets
Yeah.
extremely dusty
Yeah.
because you don't dust things. I guess. Well, I don't know. I don't, but I'm sure Tekken 7 is the top game.
Anyway, it was a good deal. It's $50 for these 2 games. I feel like even used, it's a good deal. It's just like I said, a little annoying when you don't know if it's going to be sealed or not.
Strikers, that's soccer.
Yeah, it's a
football?
soccer.
Isn't the goalie like a alligator or something?
I don't know
Or the
on
first
this
one
one.
was, yeah.
The first one is really good for 64. I'm
No,
sorry
no,
for GameCube. This one I heard isn't great. It came out. I feel like they said it came out like kind of half done, and they've had to do a couple updates, free updates, but to kind of get it where it needs to be. I was gonna play this with Ben, so I'm not totally mad that it's opened. I'm glad Octopath Traveler is sealed and this isn't because I didn't plan on opening the other one. But still, kind of sucks a little bit. The rest of the stuff I have is gifts for you 2 gentlemen. So if you guys want to go and bang your stuff out, and then I'll kind of hit the gifts at the
Yeah,
end.
You can play 8 players in this?
I'll do one. Now I'm gonna preface this by letting you guys know that I actually did not pick. Well, one of them I did. I was with Linda when we picked it up. But the first one comes from Target. It's not too game related. I mean, I guess it is because there's several games made after this. But let me break it out here.
Oh my god.
It's a Xenomorph from Alien Covenant. It's like a plushie, right? I don't know why a little smiley face, right? His little, what do you call it? His little teeth. Anyways,
It's his tongue, isn't
I don't
it?
know. Yeah, whatever it is.
No,
I don't
it's
know
the
why
thing.
it's got a smiley face on it when he's supposed to be evil. But it's one of these toys where, like, if you squeeze it, he starts to shake. Actually,
Looks like it says shake action. I don't know.
there should be something here.
There's
Rich.
a box in there.
Well, there should be something else that you can like turn this on. Should be like you.
Okay.
And now, did he do it? Maybe I turned it off. Or maybe you turned it off. Either way, he will
Wow.
he'll like
There
do
he
like
goes.
a little shake.
No, it's just him doing it.
Let me
look
let me
like
see where the on and
I don't
off
think you turned
is.
it on, dude.
Okay, that looks like on.
Yeah, see.
What?
Here, let's get it up.
Sounds like a cat purring.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
he just like shakes, and I have a Godzilla one of this. So, like, she saw that, she thought it was the cutest thing. She's like, "You can bring it."
So let me see. I think this is really cool. The smiley face is really weird. You're right. I just saw it for the first time. This is really cool. What's the point of the shaking though? Is that like a soothing thing for a child, or
I'm not too sure. It makes
What's
sense for the
say?
Godzilla one I have because like Godzilla, right? Like he's like, it's supposed to be like maybe he's just walking and he's shaking the ground or something.
It just says a Xenomorph a shake action plush. So it is really cool.
Yeah,
I'm just I've never seen anything like that
Confused
shakes
on
like
why
that.
you buy
Yeah,
that.
I think it's cool. I mean, I could see it in your.
like I said, I have the Godzilla one, but I mean, I just, here you want to slide that over there so we can
Yeah.
set him right up front and center.
just be
I
careful
just
with the
didn't.
dog.
Yeah, with the puppy, I'm just like we're gonna have to leave this in the trunk. So
He's gonna
and it
eat
just
his-
says
eat his
Alien
face.
Covenant, but I'm like this looks like a normal Xenomorph. So
Oh my
Okay,
god!
we
You
don't
know,
know.
that's when I put the smug face on him again. There you go.
No,
This
'cause,
is
like-
not the right Xenomorph.
well,
ladies and
I don't know
gentlemen.
if it is because remember in the newest and well, it was supposed to be like a prequel, right? Or yeah, it was supposed to be the first movies. It's falling asleep already. Remember how it was like it was supposed to be like a little different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
But
movie's
either way,
forgettable. I don't really
When you
remember.
brought it in, I thought it was a killer whale.
it does look like an orca.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yes.
You're eating the mic there. What's
like-
going on?
Oh, oh.
Nothing.
Oh,
Any-
you talking to me?
Anyway, Jared, why don't you hit us with one?
I didn't
Okay,
hear
I'll hit you
sir.
with one.
That was bad. We'll let it go.
You can put those over here so they're mine, and then have Jared.
Yeah, that's true.
So, first one I got here. I got myself a nice Resident Evil shirt.
Oh, that's
Has
cool.
Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine right on the front.
Which is your favorite character?
Really,
Jill Valentine.
really wrinkled up, but
Yeah,
I got this for $20.
legit Capcom sign on it.
Yeah,
Looks
legit
nice.
Capcom logo. So this is a legit one. I mean, it has a weird smell. You know, these shirts when you get them, like
Yeah,
you can
Yeah,
smell.
it's the print.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, nice little shirt. You know, simple little shirt.
I like
thing,
it. Okay,
That's
cool.
Nice and I gotta get the smallest ones. You know.
You said that was $20, and was that off of eBay, off of Capcom store? What
eBay.
is that?
I had to get off of eBay, and then it was through some guy's store, but he had all kind of Capcom stuff, and this is one of them.
That's cool. I like
There.
that.
But it,
What
with the
made you
fur,
pick that one?
Jill Valentine's on the front.
Okay.
The thing that sucks with that though is whenever I get some, I don't want to wear it.
I know,
when
'cause you gotta
wash
wash it
it,
and it
like the
smears it.
print gets beat up. You know. So,
Yeah,
I'm
I like to wash it on cold and then air dry it.
Well, didn't you put them inside out, or is that just something you made up?
I don't know.
He probably takes everything. He has
I don't
to the
do my own
cleaners.
laundry, so.
I take my work stuff to the cleaners, and I forget they're there for like 2 weeks.
Oh.
Speaking of taking them to the cleaners, I got nothing. I just thought it was a cool saying.
I was like, is that like a mafia hit term or something?
What else you
Take it
got?
to the
Who's
cleaners.
next?
I can go next now.
I got one
Let
left,
me
so.
let me preface this
Okay.
next one.
This is gonna be bad.
Because this next one once again was not purchased by me, and because I typically don't bring a lot of stuff because I don't know, like I'm busy or whatever, like you guys aren't. But anyways, Linda was at the gym and there's a GameStop next to her gym. She's like, "Hey, I got you something from GameStop,"
Oh God.
and I was just like, "Okay, that's kind of unique because I've never seen her walk into a GameStop by herself." So I was kind of excited. I came back, and now let me say, I like what she got, but it does not belong on this table.
Wait.
So,
Okay.
Meaning it's not very game related.
So hang on.
Are you only liking it because she
which-
knows she watches, or what?
Which GameStop next to a gym?
So she used to go to the Crunch Fitness in like Rancho Fontana, but that one
Okay.
closed down. So she's at the new one off of it's like 7th. It's technically Upland, right by the old Honey Baked Ham.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. Remember where Hobby Lobby is.
Yeah, there is a
Yeah, I know
GameStop
that
there. It's a good
GameStop,
one.
yeah.
It's a big one.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this out. This thing's pretty big. Oh god.
What is it? I can't even see what it is.
Let me flip it around.
I
You see
like
it?
that.
It's just a giant dinosaur, right? It is
That's blue.
the Gigantosaurus.
Oh, it's not blue.
I thought
From
it
the
was blue, yeah.
Jurassic World movie. Now, or Jurassic World Dominion. Now, I was a little confused because at first I thought this was the one. If you haven't seen the movie, you're not missing much. But remember when they have to parachute down, the one that had like the long fingers?
Uh huh.
I thought it was that one, but I think I'm wrong. I think this is one of the ones that ganged up to kill that one at the end.
They fight them at the end, right? When
I
they
think
all-
so. Or maybe this is the badass one that needed
You
to
talking
get
about the
beat
last
up on.
movie?
Yes,
I haven't
because it says
seen it. I have no
Dominion.
idea.
Yeah. So I think this is the one that helped the T-Rex kill the one with the long fingers.
Why do you say it doesn't belong on this table? Because I got to be honest with you, anything toy and video game related is kind of what we go for, and I think this fits right
Well,
in.
I mean, like, look at like there is Alien games, there is technically Jurassic World games too, but I feel like they're
I
not.
brought Halo
like,
pops. What's the difference?
You said Halo?
Yeah.
Because that's Halo's like a, you know what I mean? Like those are more
yeah, I
video
guess.
games first. These are movies.
Well, it came from
that-
GameStop, so Game Store.
And Target, which is
So-
Game Store now.
yeah.
But this is cool. Once again, don't know where I'm going to put it because we have the
Do
new puppy.
you have this? Like, did she say, "Hey, this reminds me of Hank or John, your dogs"?
No, I just think she knows that I like creatures and weird
Okay.
species and
I was just curious.
things like that.
I like
so-
it. It's cool.
Yeah, and
It
I
might
mean,
get a
they-
vote. It might
they,
get a vote.
Now they do have a small one of this, like a normal size pop. This is like the jumbo one.
The 10-inch.
Yeah.
What's
so
that go for, you think?
I don't want to put her on blast and look it up. It's to be honest, it was knowing her, it was probably in the markdown rack. Yeah, she probably.
I think that's the best time to buy that.
I'm gonna say $25 probably. Probably nothing crazy. You gonna look it up?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I like it. Jared, I think you're up, right?
Yeah. Is the only one the guy left. That makes no sense what I just said. I only got one left.
All right, let's see.
So I
what
got
it-
myself Rainbow Six.
Oh, that's a good one.
I
He
like
might
it.
have, he might have already got my vote.
This is, I mean, I'm not an expert or anything, but I'm pretty sure this is like brand new. So I mean, got to pass on over to
Oh,
him.
you mean?
Is that the one? Is that Red Storm that did that, right? You want to read the front? Is that Red Storm?
It's just Tom
It's-
Clancy's Rainbow
yeah.
Six. It's made
No,
by
I'm-
Red Storm.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
The company that made it. Yeah, that's. I mean,
That's a clean one, huh?
It's wildly clean. Yeah. For being from 1995 or whatever this says.
98, 99 probably.
Something in there. Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice cart, dude. I don't think they played that one all that much, or the guy just did a really good
I like the-
job cleaning it up.
I like that one because I mean that was a good game,
hmm
but I like it because it's a black cart. You don't really see a lot of these.
definitely.
But I
yeah.
mean, for the price, I want to say I spent like $14 on this.
what is the best part about that game? If you want to elaborate for some people.
The best part of the game is when you go and all your guys get killed and you only have freaking reserves for it. You have because each person has a name,
Yeah.
and then if they die off the next mission, you only have reserves left. So we sucked. Every person with every main person died. So we just had a bunch of reserves.
A bunch of reserve Navy SEAls. That
Yeah,
just have
or whatever the
laying
hell they are.
around. Yeah.
I think there's one mission where you're actually like in a Pirates of the Caribbean type of thing, where you're in the water, like a
Yeah.
ride type of thing.
So I think it's supposed to be like the terrorists like took over like part of an amusement park
Yeah,
or
something
something.
like that.
Yeah.
Now the graphics are probably god awful now, and I remember even back then when we played this, it was kind of hard to see a lot of things. And then you could supposedly blow doors down with shotguns. I could never figure any of that out.
Yeah. So this obviously it came out on PC first, but the cool thing about this original Tom Clancy Rainbow Six was it was the first game that I ever remember where you can actually go into like the planning phase.
Oh, that's
and
right.
do a lot of planning and prepping, and you can have either all four of your guys together because it was four Navy SEAL. I think they're Navy SEAls, or you can do 2 and 2, or you can send all three of them and then just have you by yourself and literally have them do things on their own and approach the same level a million different times, which
Well, I
was
remember
really cool.
We would always have plans on how to do things, and then as soon as the first shots fired, we all just scattered. There goes the plan. Planning phase done.
It's like that Mike Tyson saying, right?
Yeah, everybody has a plan to get hit in the mouth or something.
Yeah,
something
so
like that.
it was really cool to do. I do remember there was no gun. Remember, it was just a reticle.
Yeah, there's no gun. Yeah.
Which and then it was one of the few games where like it wasn't like 007 or GoldenEye where you just hold the machine gun. Where like if you held it in this, just like a real gun, like the spread is going to increase.
You
It's
die.
very
2
tactical.
shots, you're dead, or 1 shot, you're
Yeah.
dead. Just depending on where you hit.
You guys have always been big Rainbow Six guys. I mean, to this day, you guys still play Rainbow Six.
I don't play the new one as much. I know they played. I played it when it first came out. I just think they promised so much, and it wasn't exactly what they promised. You know, typical Ubisoft
Yeah.
type of thing with the trailer, the corny voice acting. Remember?
Now,
yeah,
when you
well,
say-
what I would say is Tom Clancy games. Yeah, we'll still play like Ghost Recon and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But so much Rainbow Six,
Rainbow
it's really
Six
just.
New-
Don't you
the
play-
Vegas?
you play Siege
Rainbow
still?
Six, Rainbow Six Vegas is good.
Brad?
I play it almost every day.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it's you and Sean.
Yeah, Sean, Dreamlight plays it a lot. His friend plays it a lot. So
It was released in '99, by the way.
Oh yeah. So you
Holy
still-
moly!
I do know.
He's
if-
old, man.
I
if
think I
you've
have
never-
the Dreamcast version too, actually.
Yeah, if you've
Yeah.
never played it, play the Dreamcast or play the 64. Do not play the PlayStation. It's really bad. Just the port that came over wasn't very good.
But it's one of our favorite games. Man.
Yeah, I
Great
like
game.
I like that you're building up your Nintendo
You
collection.
see, it's getting there.
It's getting. I think it's probably like your 18th game or something like that.
I don't know, I just
and
can't- I
I like
can't
that you
remember.
finally have a game that isn't just a gray cart because they
Yeah.
did do blue, yellow,
Yeah, so
red,
Tony Hawk-
gold, black.
Majora's Mask.
so
is
Tony
gold.
Hawk is blue.
One of them.
I
There's a
think-
yellow one as well.
Yeah, the first one's blue. The second one is yellow.
Donkey Kong is yellow.
Donkey Kong's yellow. Spider-Man's red. They have a red Spider-Man.
It was Zelda's a gold one.
Then the Zelda Special Edition. Well, the Majora's Mask is gold. The Ocarina of Time Special Edition is gold.
I
I
just
think they have a pink one.
I think a Kirby one is a different color too. I want
That
to
I
say.
don't know off the top of my head, but
Maybe-
I'll
maybe a brown one.
I'll move on into
You know what I'm hitting at there?
That'd be like Conker's or something, right?
Conker's isn't a brown one, but I guess it could have been. I will move into my last two pickups here, and we'll try and be quick with these, but they are gifts to you, gentlemen, and I don't even know if you're going to like them, but I saw them and I thought of you guys, okay? So I'm going to start with you, Bradley, and going kind of along this theme, I know you're into one of the movies that we argue back and forth on who's better. You believe there's a big dinosaur that's better than a big monkey, and I disagree.
I think
know
the
what
monkey's
it is,
better.
And so I bought you a Godzilla King of the Monsters sign. Do you have this?
I do not, and you know what's funny? I know where you got that. Can I
Yeah,
guess?
it says on the back Hobby
I was
Lobby.
gonna say that's Hobby Lobby. I've seen it, and I almost bought it for you.
Yeah, Benjamin
looks
wanted
like
to get you
John,
something
dude.
when we were there, so I got you this. And I don't know where we're gonna set it or anything, but we'll do some B-roll on it. But that's for you, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll just hold it up.
The rest of
Right.
the video.
It's
Hold it
too.
up
It's
here.
a little high. Lower it.
I'll lower
There
it
you go.
down,
Looks
let
good.
people see it. I'll do the little. I don't know
That's
what you
cool.
would call this.
See a little shimmer on it,
Yeah,
or
then we'll
whatever
just-
the
then we'll just-
transition.
So can I guess? Is mine from Hobby Lobby?
Yours is not.
Okay.
Yours is from GameStop, and they had a killer deal on something that you roast me so hard on all the time.
Okay.
And I have these things, but I had to buy them. They're such a good deal.
So I can roast myself.
And then I'm like, you know what? It's such a good deal. Why don't you just open these ones, Rich? And then you can have sealed and open. I said, you know what? No, I'm going to get Jared addicted to collecting these things. And here you go.
So can I roast myself for having it now?
So
Let me guess.
go ahead.
Banjo Kazooie amiibo.
It's not Banjo. I got you the Zelda and Loftwing amiibo.
What the hell is Loftwing?
What is that?
in Skyward, is it Skyward
I have
Sword?
no idea.
Yeah, Skyward Sword HD.
Wait, what's his
This
name?
is the one.
Loftwing.
He's a
What
big
is
bird man in the game. You
He
can
looks-
fly on
It
him.
looks really cool.
I mean, it looks like you can pet him.
Anyways,
He'd be
that's
super
that's
nice.
the first thing I got you there, Jared. And the second one you'll probably like a little bit more. And
I
this one,
actually like Loftwing. He looks really like friendly.
And this
Yeah, he looks
one.
like
Now
he's-
keep in mind these were all on sale, so I didn't spend good money on you. But the second one I got you here is the Metroid Dread, Samus and EMMI.
What is
Or,
EMMI?
I think he's the bad guy in the game. And these are the two amiibos we talked about on the channel recently. But I had to hook you up. Dude.
Okay,
Look at what they go for
not gonna-
normally.
30
now,
bucks?
30 and that one I think goes for 15. What do you think they were? You're not a big GameStop deal guy.
So
you
I'm
don't know.
thinking 15 and 15.
Each one was $5.
Wow. You know,
That's cool.
the I gotta get his name right. Loftwing alone is worth 20.
He's pretty dope.
Well,
huh?
even
I mean, I
Zelda
kinda
looks
wanna pet him,
cool.
dude.
So it's one amiibo, right? It's just
Dude, he's
he's
cool
just
looking.
on there.
I-
Originally,
I wanna play
this
the game
was
just to play-
super limited. They were going for like $50
okay, so
on offer.
what does he do in the game?
So when you use this amiibo, it unlocks
No, I don't
something
care about
that
the
you
amiibo.
can't do.
What does he do in the game?
I think you fly around on him.
He's probably like your fast travel.
It's like a bird that you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jared. So to answer your question about what is a Loftwing, and I would go with this comedy gold that it's Loftwing pronounced Loftwing, but we did that on the previous cut and we weren't recording. So nonetheless, the Loftwings are the birds used by the citizens of Skyloft to fly around the different regions,
So he's
and
not
are used
he's
during
not
the wing
special.
ceremony.
So that's
There's a
not
couple of 'em.
So he's not. I thought that was his name.
No, there's a couple different. That's just the name of the bird.
Now is he her own personal one?
I don't honestly, dude. Skyward Sword was not the one I played the most
okay.
of. To be clear, I think that was more your era.
What?
You played. You had
No, I
didn't
played
you,
Twilight
for-
Princess.
Oh, okay.
I played that one, and then obviously we played Ocarina of Time, and Links to the Past. Those ones. But when it got to that, I didn't play any of those.
Yeah, not a huge fan of the game itself. Even the HD
They
remaster
made a
wasn't
Dynasty
great.
Warriors style one.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made one where you're Link and you run around like Dynasty Warriors and you kill a bunch of guys.
No, but it's not. I mean, I'm gonna say it's like Dynasty Warriors, but I see what you're saying.
No, it's like Dynasty Warriors, bro. It's literally like
Okay.
Dynasty Warriors.
I mean,
What a stupid game.
I would say more like Aminusha Warlord.
Not even close.
just
That's
messing
like
with you.
Resident Evil.
I just know you guys played that game religiously
I did.
too.
What's
So
his name? Sasuke?
Seminosuke.
Seminosuke.
I know.
Jeez,
I know.
the way he said it too is very
Very smug, I know.
douchey.
Or smug. I was gonna say smug, but okay.
But let's get to it. So that's everything we purchased. Producer Rich, sorry we didn't get you anything. Pretend some of this is yours though, and let's vote. Okay, we'll vote and then we'll talk about last week's comments. I only think we had one comment about actually what they thought won, so that'll be the winner there. And I'll start with the voting today. I'm probably going to pick, Jared, what'd you get? You got a shirt in Rainbow Six. I didn't play Rainbow Six. Shirts are a dime a dozen. I'm going Big Tonka here.
So that's one for Linda.
Gigantosaurus.
Gigantosaurus.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. And it'll look really cool when it's actually out of the box, too.
Yeah.
You know, it'd feel cool.
Are you gonna take it out of the box?
Oh, I open everything.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know where he's gonna go, I don't know what it's. Never mind. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. But
I think there are females in the movie, dude.
I think they're all
They are.
bred to be females, right?
Yes.
Or that could be wrong as well. I don't know. But yeah, I'll let Linda know.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll watch. But I go with Gigantosaurus.
She's gonna be like, yeah.
I'll put a picture of her up right now. Just kidding. Sorry, Linda. Go ahead.
Jared,
Brad.
go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Rainbow Six.
You picking your own game? I was like, the way you said it, I can't see your face. And I'm
Okay.
like, holy cow.
This is not a great week, but I would definitely go with the alien xenomorph.
Okay.
The xeno or xenomorph?
Xenomorph, whatever you want.
I'm gonna go with this because you don't really see it. He's really soft. He does look like an orca from here.
Yeah, from the back, it definitely just looks like a killer whale. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this.
And it does shake. I
Yeah,
mean,
the shake.
actually, funny stories. Like I said, I had the Godzilla one. Sometimes if I'm like watching sports or playing a game and I'm screaming, he'll just start shaking, and then he falls off his like thing that he's on, knocks over a bunch of stuff, and then the dog runs up and grabs it. It's like,
Now you got two dogs. You don't worry about doing that.
well, John won't do it. John's a big chocolate lab. Hank is a puppy lab, so he's chewing everything. I mean, your shoes. I mean, look at my shoes, and you can tell like he's grabbing them. My vote, or should we go to producer Rich?
No,
first?
you vote, and producer Rich, he always goes last, and we already know what he's going to pick. So we might as well just...
Now, can I choose this because technically Linda brought this?
No, you first
I
off.
wasn't gonna pick it anyways because I'm taking it home. I'm gonna choose. It's got to be the Tom Clancy Rainbow Six. The black cart alone is worth picking, but I mean, I think the prep phase, like I mentioned, and try to get that on the screen or whoever's
Yeah,
editing
well,
this.
I just want to be very clear here. I brought gifts, trying to butter people up, because I knew I brought crap,
no, and look,
I don't
at
even
the,
get a vote.
the Godzilla thing is obviously super cool,
You can't pick
and
that.
it's free.
But because it's a gift now, it's technically mine.
So
I
you
don't
have to
yeah,
pick it.
Yeah, I don't want to pick it. I mean, just if you're gonna play an N64 game that you've never played.
No, that's fair.
I would, to be honest, I would play that today. Like, it holds up. You mentioned the graphics aren't great, but it holds up very well. Like, it's still a lot of fun. Like I said, the prepping phase
You have to
alone.
be tactical. You shot once, you're
Yeah,
done.
well, this is one of the first games that introduced one-shot kills, right? Like, if you got shot in the head, you just die.
Yeah, it's over.
So,
Well,
it was cool.
one of the things I want to say about Black Carts, I think there was a WWF game or something.
I think
Was it No Mercy
No
or something
Mercy,
like that?
you're right,
was
yeah.
also a Black Cart. Off the top of my head.
No, you're
that's,
right.
That's what I'm thinking. Producer Rich, what you got?
I agree with the Tom Clancy as far as it's awesome and everything, but I personally like the dinosaur.
this one.
Yes, I love the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is kind of like I didn't know if
I was
this
gonna
is
pick
kind
the
of a xeno-
Xenomorph, but I don't like the smiley tongue thing. It's a little weird to me.
That almost made me not buy it because I'm like, I like.
Wait, I thought she bought it.
No, this one I got.
I thought you said she went and bought it.
This one, she went to GameStop and got. This one we were at Target. We got this at Target.
Okay.
Yeah. And I saw it and I'm like, what? Like, why? And then
It's
I
cute.
turned it
It's
like
cool,
this
dude.
and you see the little smiley and I'm like, oh, it's meant to be cute. But I mean, I don't know. I like scary.
Now,
Were you having something else with the Black Cart? I cut you
No,
off.
no.
Sorry.
the thing I told you last week that is probably the worst thing, for one of the worst games ever, still has not come in yet. Still says shipped. So are those guys gonna back out on the deal or
Which
what?
one of these were the ones that you said you had downstairs? And
The shirt,
the shirt.
and that's
Yeah,
because
it
the
wouldn't
cat
have
was
won.
nibbling.
That
on
wouldn't
the-
have won last
Yeah,
week.
it wouldn't. Have
No, that's not what was gonna win.
Oh.
The worst one is gonna win because it's so bad. You're like, okay, so bad,
Oh,
it's
and that
good.
one just still hasn't been delivered
still hasn't been
yet.
shipped yet.
Oh,
It's
okay.
still in Tennessee.
So, according to us, and I'm not just ignoring you, but I'm a little shitty segue. According to us, the winner was T-Rex, right, or whatever this thing's
Yeah.
called, Indominus Rex, was it?
Gigantosaurus.
Indominus Rex. That's
That's
how
a
you
real
know.
one.
That's how you know you're into the Jurassic Park lore a little bit too much, because I'm pretty sure that's a fake dinosaur.
Yeah, that's the one they created in the
The third one?
first Jurassic World.
Was the third
I
one?
think it's the
third,
first.
the third one.
The third one was
They
when
go on the island.
Dr. Grant comes back.
Indominus Rex.
No,
or whatever?
Indominus Rex was the one that they sold at an auction. That,
that's the-
which was the
I think it was from
second-
Jurassic World, the first one or the second one.
Yeah, it had Chris Pratt in it. I know that.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, next to the last one.
Yeah.
So, according to us, this is the winner this week. Now, last week, I don't really even remember what we talked about, but just off of kind of some of the comments, it looks like the only comment.
Wow.
Now, we had a couple comments, but the only comment actually mentioned what they thought was the winner. So, this will be the winner here, was Shadows of the Empire. And the man/boy cave, again, props. Thank you for commenting and watching. He says, I have to give this one to Shadows of the Empire just for the price point. Great game for that
It
price.
is a great game, dude.
So
Very
I mean,
difficult, like we mentioned, but
So when we
fun.
start doing Let's Plays, we can start with that.
We talk a lot about Let's Plays, and I don't even know if you play.
Okay, I hate to go back to it, but after thinking in my head, Indominus Rex was Jurassic World, Endoraptor was the one they sold at an auction, and then this Gigantosaurus.
I know they all are terrible.
They
so.
also have one in the third one when they're on the island with the spikes on the back. That's not real either.
That's a Spinosaurus. That is a real dinosaur.
No, it's the one that kills the T-Rex. They're like, what is that?
It's a real dinosaur. Trust me.
There is a Spinosaurus.
Yep. You're talking about the one that's got the big thing going down its spine. It's a real
It's got
dinosaur.
kind of a pointy nose.
If I remember correctly, they come from different eras. Like a T-Rex would.
Oh
be
yeah, the
Jurassic,
Cretaceous, the Jurassic,
Whatever,
I made those all up.
Yep.
But anyways, thanks for that history lesson.
but Godzilla would kick all their asses. But
He breathes freaking lightning fire, dude,
yeah,
and he's fake.
it's called atomic breath.
Anyways, what else? What else you guys got? You guys, Jared, you were so right. You guys got anything else before we close this thing up?
I do have one thing. Can I
Yeah.
add one thing? Speaking of Godzilla, there's a new trailer for the new Godzilla and Kong movie. Go check it out. It's called Godzilla X Kong. It's only 30 seconds long. I think.
Yeah,
you'd
I
like
watched it.
yeah.
Didn't know what the heck was happening.
I didn't either. It's just I don't know. It gets you a little amped.
It
for the
kind of
movie.
felt like when they announced Fable, and they just show a little fairy flying around. There's absolutely no substance there. That's what this felt
Yeah,
like.
that's all it is.
On a,
It's
like an
on-
idea.
On a side note of that, there's a new Tommy Wiseau shark movie coming out. Half of it's about the movie, the rest of it half is about his underwear line.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Tommy Wiseau is obviously the guy who did the movie The Room. If you don't know what that is,
You sent it to who sent it to me?
I
I'm
sent it
watching
to
this.
you
I'm like,
guys,
wait
yeah.
a minute, what is this at the end? Because it said the trailer was like 3 minutes long, and then it's after a minute and 3 seconds, it was over. I'm like, okay, does it just loop over and play again? And all of a sudden, it was like underwear.
It was underwear.
I'm like, what
It's
is this?
Weird. And it
Guy
had his
is-
name on the
Yeah.
band. Instead
Oh.
of Haynes, it said Tommy.
or instead of
something
like
that. Wiseau.
Tommy Hilfiger, it's Tommy Wiseau. That's maybe what he's going for. Someone's gonna walk in, they're just gonna see Tommy.
Yeah, I was like, what is
They're gonna go,
this?
those must be Hilfigers.
on
And
the,
then,
on the
yeah.
back
I
it says
said,
Wiseau.
thinking, first of all, why the hell did you send that to me? Second of all, did you watch it
I watched
knowing
the
that
whole-
was in it, and that's what you sent it to me?
I watched the whole thing.
Okay, now this may be way off topic, but if someone can make a skid mark free underwear,
Okay.
that would sell
Okay.
really well. I'm
What
being
would,
serious.
okay, if we had to guess,
It's
this
called
is,
toilet paper.
Oh, you know what?
That's actually a good one.
Think about it, like,
he's
like you,
enjoying
no
some
matter
smoke. Look at him.
no matter how many
His face
times
is
you would
red.
fart, there's no skid marks in there.
Hang on a second.
Okay,
If you
what are we
think
doing down here?
skid marks are coming from farts, my man, I got news for you. It's either a shart or a poor wipe. Okay,
Okay.
it has nothing to do with farts.
No, I mean, how are you wedging your own butt, like with your own undies? Like, why? What?
All I'm saying is you're the one that brought up
He's like
skidless,
flossing his ass cheeks with that toilet
which
paper.
makes me think it's such a problem for him.
No, it's definitely not a problem. No, I'm just saying. Anytime I picture white, just like white briefs, for some reason I just think skid.
But I will say-
shit stains basically.
What I will say is just get colored underwear and it blends a
Oh,
little
just
bit better.
clean yourself. You won't have that problem.
Well, easy for you to say because every time you go to the restroom, you shower.
Yes,
after.
absolutely. Because I'm clean.
Because I'm clean. Why don't you're
So-
you're pretty much getting a bidet
Richard,
in the back.
Put it this way.
You sick
Put it this way. If it's in the middle of the day, because my body's trained to go at the end of the night. Put it this way.
Trained.
If in the middle of the day, like something happens, I have to go. I'll be up here for like an hour because I got to shower afterwards. And he goes, "Well, I'll see you in about an hour." He gets so mad. I'm up here like,
You know what I picture? He trained you train a dog like sit, stay. You give it a treat. That's how he trains his
Yeah.
butthole.
Yeah, when it hits nighttime, I go upstairs to go take a shower, go to bed. and
His
just have to-
butthole starts getting a little unruly. Stay. Stay.
You know we're not keeping any of this, right? We can't keep
I
any
could
of
just
this.
imagine like you're at Target or something, and I'm like, man, I really got to go to the bathroom, and Jared's just like, no, my butt's trained.
Well, you know how many times
ridiculous,
how many times I went at work? I've been at that store for over a year.
Once.
0.
Yeah,
My
I'm
body's
not a
trained.
I'm not a public
It knows.
restroom person.
It
I'm
knows.
more of like if I can hold it and make it home, I will do that.
Now there was one time I almost had to go. Is right when I got tested positive for COVID, and I was sitting in the office, and they said don't leave the office till your person comes in to cover you because you don't want to infect anybody. So I sat in the office. I had to take the biggest dump ever because I think it was something wrong with my body because I was sick. I'm just sitting there I was like, dude, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Just to be clear, if you have to take a big dump, it doesn't necessarily mean there's something wrong with your body.
No, it
and
was,
also the
no,
older you know, I got a
because
rude
when it
awakening for
wasn't
you.
a regular,
The older you get, the more you're gonna have to drop heat, and you're not gonna be able to just
No. But the
drive
thing
home.
is, when I came home and took care of it, when I told them I had
Took
COVID,
care of
when I
it.
told- when I came home,
You took a guy out
So
to the
when I-
back shed and I
so
took
when
care of it.
So when I got home and he was like, I got COVID, and he didn't really say anything. I tried upstairs because I was cold because I have COVID. I went in there to drop heat. It was just like, it spackled the toilet.
Spackled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, on that note,
We're not keeping any of this.
No, we'll keep some of it.
No,
but who
we're not
knows
keeping
what
any of
we'll
that.
keep and what
No,
we
we're
won't.
keeping the whole damn thing. Let's just wrap this
No,
up.
it was a family show.
I would say that was gold, but it was more like it was brown gold.
Jesus.
Good.
Wow.
What do you think? It's called toilet paper.
I'll allow it.
You a mafia boss?
Anyways, on that note, appreciate you guys taking your time to stick around if you made it this far. If you could, like and subscribe. If you even liked what you saw here. If you didn't, then don't.
Hit dislike then. I don't really care.
Just hit something. Show us you're there.
But also, please comment. Let us know what you think won this week. I think you're probably gonna lean towards mine, but Brad thinks his. And then if you like the gifts too, let us know.
I already forgot his name.
Longfellow?
Loftwing.
Okay.
But yeah, until next time. Peace.
Peace.
I forgot his name.
Longfellow?